Hey, this is Reese Royal on Little Raleigh Radio with the Royal Truth, featuring beautiful co-host, Miss Aisha Anderson. So, as always, let's get to it. Hey, kings and queens, this is Reese Royal on Little Raleigh Radio with the Royal Truth. And yes, we are back. And as always, you know, I have to start my show. We got to get it clear. We always know when we start. Our mission statement is to be informative with accurate knowledge, never too direct, but only guide you towards the truth. Let me thank God for life and the opportunity for all of us to come together. And a very, 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 very special shout out. I want to make myself a little bit bigger for this. Shout out to Miss Linda B. More than I love you, my mother has surgery tomorrow at 1 a.m. And I'm going to sit down and pray all night and pray into the next day. I don't like anyone going under the needle, period, regardless, and especially my mother, because if anyone knows me, I'm definitely a mama's boy. So yes, if I can have everyone's prayers tomorrow for Miss Linda B, she'll be going under the knife, and I am just a little scared and skittish over the whole entire thing. But it shall be, in the prayers with us, what's supposed to happen. But I'm gonna be there the whole entire time. But as we go through that, our music director, Mr. Pumakazi, gave us a nice little bit of music today. But let me bring it all in, and because now it's time to bring in who's going to be actually working with us today. And Queen hasn't gotten here yet, but my brother, he makes his way here, and he is here, Mr. Royal T. How you doing, bro?
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
Yeah, what I just heard, I just said, yeah, that's about where my mind is right now. Just thinking about my mommy, that she's gonna make it through that surgery, and yeah, that's kind of where it is right now for me. But yeah,
she's gonna be all right. We always gonna keep high spirits and positive vibes going on, so she gonna be straight.
Exactly. And that's all we think about, more positive vibes. But now, y'all, before we even get to the question today, y'all did see on the special flyer, let's flip back for that, because on that special flyer here, you see some changes. We'll talk about those other changes later. But one major one is up there. You see our special guest today. And our special guest today is a gentleman who tried to help me out the other night, but you don't got to worry about that, because he's going to make it up soon, very, very soon, on actually the 24th. Let me bring to the stage right now, Mr. Kawan. You're stupid. Yo, what's up, my brother?
What's up with you, man? What's up?
So, look, hey, I'm glad you finally made it here with me. I know we haven't talked a lot, but let's say this much. All I can tell you all is this. This comedian right here is coming out of Greensboro. He's new to the game. He's going to be making his mark in a lot of different spots through North Carolina, because he's on with the Love and Laughter team, because he's actually going to be doing our show on the 24th down at Pier 34. So please come in and support and check him out. But to the stage right now, Mr. Kawan, you stupid. Now, tell me, of course, I'm going straight there. That's the first thing I'm going to attack right there. Is that exactly why, Kawan, you're stupid?
It ain't even you're stupid. It's you stupid.
It's you,
I was about to say, what's up, Mr. What's up, Mr. You stupid?
What's up with you, man? What's up with you? Nah, man, Quan, you stupid came from basically just being funny all the time in conversation, and just having your people's just every time I say something crazy, or I get on the road, they get the Quan, you stupid boy, go ahead with that, you know what I'm saying? And it just kind of flowed, and I liked it, so I thought it was catchy.
It is actually it really is. When I heard Kawan, you're stupid, I was like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because actually back in when we were kids, me and my brother, we could say my word for me was, if you know my government, it was shut up, Sean. So I used to hate to hear "shut up, Sean" together, because it didn't sound like it was supposed to be that way. So I hated that. Oh, y'all know. There she go.
Hey, Queen.
There's our
Queen. Hey, everybody.
How you doing?
And
Queen, good. How are you?
Let me introduce you to Juwan. Kawan, you stupid. I said Juwan. Kawan, you stupid. He's actually
Kawan, you stupid. Or you could just call me Kawan.
Kawan. Nice to meet you, Kawan.
Yeah, we
Kawan. Yeah, why do y'all keep saying Kawan? It's Kawan.
Is it Kawan?
Like Jaquan, the rapper.
It's Kawan.
Everybody knows.
Just Kawan.
Bro, you keep saying Kawan.
I'm forcing it in there, man. I'm forcing it in there. I'm like, okay, it's Kawan then.
He done corrected you. He done corrected you twice. He said Quan. And you said, okay, Kawan.
Right.
Quan. All right, y'all. I'm being schooled. Quan, and I'm not going to put the stupid on it. I'm just going to be just Quan, okay?
Quan, all right, Quan work.
Coming out of Greensboro, and look, and introducing you to our queen right here, Miss Queen Aisha, beside you there. Now, at this point here, I'm going to give you a song because I must, you know what, Puma Cause is being funny because the songs he gave, why he always give me titles with names that are hard to pronounce. See, I don't understand why he did it on purpose. It's not all these names you could use. No, he go find ones that are difficult to pronounce. So I'm going to pronounce one of the guys' names, and the other guy is just going to be known of just because. But we're going to start our show out and go ahead and get in that. We'll come back with the question of the day. Queen, do you have a question for us? No. Okay. I got one. I don't know if I'm going to attack that, but we might see how they go. But look, I'll give y'all Life is Good by Sir and somebody named Mr. We're going to say his last name is Mr. Riley. So they're going to give you that. So check this out. Life is Good. We'll be back with Need to Know News. Okay,
hey, bruh.
Yeah, bro.
Real quick before you start talking to the guest. I should have talked to you about this before, but can you at some point announce where people can go here in StreamYard and send chats in if they have questions or want to interact with us?
Okay.
So and I'll be looking at the chats.
Okay. Well, because and then right now we are going live right now. Followers who are listening to us and watching us, we actually are live on YouTube on the Royal Truth YouTube channel. We are live on Royal Truth Entertainment's Facebook page, and also we're live on Royal Truth's Twitter page. So right now, all those, and of course, I have always been on like that Friday and Saturday at the end of the week. I would actually put it live. I'll actually re-air it on my Facebook page and also on my YouTube page. But right now, it's on the official ones, the Royal Truth YouTube channel.
But when they're live, we can't see the comments when we're on here.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
When we're on StreamYard, is there any way they can come to StreamYard and send us chat messages?
Well, what it shows me here, I guess the way it works, let me see.
Because I know I'll go on my Facebook and share it while we're live, but like anything they may write, I won't see it until after.
Okay. They show over here, it says private chat, but I believe that's ours. I need to learn a little bit more how to work this.
Yeah, you know what? So I should have asked this question before the show. It slipped my mind and I thought about it when Aisha popped up and you asked her for the question of the day. But I would definitely try to figure that out.
Yeah, and see, I'm getting with Alan tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, my mom's surgery, but the day after. Alan and I are going to get together. There are going to be snippets from this. We're going to chop it up. He's going to teach me how to use all of that, and he has StreamYard. So I will learn a lot more between now and the next show on the 26th. Yeah, on the 26th. So we definitely have that.
Sorry for getting off track, Quan. To you, back to you before we go live again or back live again. So you're from Greensboro, he says?
Yeah, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Oh, okay. You're Aggie?
Nah. I ain't go to A&T.
Oh, okay.
A lot of I got a bunch of family that did. My brother went there, played football for them and everything, but I ain't go to A&T.
Oh, okay.
Well, then
what got you into comedy? I'm sorry.
I went to East Carolina out in ECU out in Greenville.
ECU, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm about to end, y'all. So I'm about to get back over here.
Okay. So you can keep talking though.
Oh yeah. So basically, I just always wanted to be in front of people like my whole life. I was always very, very smart. Like I had very great grades in high school and growing up and everything.
Hey, kings and queens, this is Reese Roy on Little Riley Radio with the Royal Truth. And that was Life is Good with Sir and Mr. Riley, because I can't pronounce his first name because my son put me through that in the first place. He knows I don't know all that, but it's all good. We all, at this point here, we have a special guest, Quan.
What's up?
Okay, Quan. And then we also have, of course, Queen is back with us, Royalty and Reese Royal. And first, I did ask her. She said she did not have anything for us. I asked her. She said that she had no question of the day. So that left me with that plight. And, okay, no, I got to put y'all up here. And so for that, the question of the day that I came with, y'all should not leave me with the question of the day. I just leave it like that. The question of the day, oh, okay, put it over here like that. It's going to mess you up. It's not going to have you up there, right, Queen? Let's put you over here. All right. Can democracy, as we know it, be saved?
Yeah, no more leaving the question a day to you.
I agree. I totally agree. I
No more
think.
royalty. He can't do the question a day. No more.
I mean,
We see
That's
now we need King Shy up here so he can ring that bell.
right.
you know,
It's
and I
just
had to talk to that. You know, his birthday, y'all, all y'all birthdays are coming up real quick. But yeah, I mean, well, look, okay, entertain me for a second here.
I mean, that's a real deep question for a Monday.
Yeah, it's the deep question for any day. Really, can democracy as we know it be saved? And I really feel the simple answer is no.
No,
Um,
and then you always ask a question that I would love to get into, and I really can't because if I take it to a certain level, then I could potentially risk getting myself in trouble. But so I'm gonna leave it at that. I mean, it's a deep question, and I mean, I really do hope people will chime in and
and give
give
their
their
feelings
opinions
on it.
about it.
Yes,
Yeah.
friends, family, acquaintances, or just social media. Just give your opinion. Can democracy be saved as we know it, Queen? Since you know, I mean, do you feel that it can be?
It's tricky. I mean, I think it can be, but it really just depends on the people.
The people? And I now, when you say the people, what do you mean by that?
Meaning, anything could be saved, anything could change. It just depends on the choices that people make.
Okay, all right. So it's not. You don't think it's not dead? It's a possibility, even through what we're seeing. Because I feel that our society is constantly dividing itself more and more, and it just makes it hard to see what will be the answer to bring us all together. When we do have a good 30% of this country who believes something that's not true. Now, Quan, I mean, I hate to put you on the spot like that on a question. They said next time you come to the show, I won't control the question. It'll be a nice, loving question, not one
Nah,
difficult. But
I was over here thinking, I was like, man, I gotta come on, I gotta make sure I got an answer, a good answer. Can't nobody thinking I'm ignorant out here.
No, you stupid.
Right. They gotta think it's figurative. Look, it's figurative. I ain't stupid, y'all, for real.
We know that.
I definitely thought about the question, man. I was like when you said how it kind of feels like everything's so divided, it kind of between like social media and the regular media and everything. It kind of feels like everything forces you to pick such a strong side,
Right.
That there's no, like we all can't. It's hard to see like a common ground, So it's just like that's how I feel. It's very. You always got to be far left or far right, in the media. It always forces you to take a controversial stance on something. So, I mean, with the way the media is, if we all, see the media for what it is and be able to actually, relate to people instead of wanting to be on the side all the time, I feel like, sure, democracy could be there.
Well, I'm gonna take it somewhere since you, Quan, since you mentioned social media. If I was looking at something on a social media platform the other day, and it was a guy, some government figure from India, and he was mentioning TikTok. And he said, who invented TikTok? Well, China did.
Right.
But the algorithm, or am I saying that right? Algorithm?
Yeah.
Algorithm?
Yeah.
Yeah. In China, they aren't allowed to see the silly videos that we see.
Oh.
The algorithm over there, they're only allowed to see positive things. People doing spelling bees, people being positive, and their kids just seeing positive things, and people showing growth and making money and things of that nature. Well, what do our kids see? Our kids see the stupid videos, playing pranks on teachers and parents and things of that nature. And therefore, it's like to make our society stupid. I know I might have went a little bit left with that, but what I'm getting at is this is our future. These kids are our future.
Right. We starting to learn everything from
And when you ask that question, is democracy going to change or can it be saved?
Yeah.
Where are we going? Because we and the way he put it is they are trying to destroy us by making our society stupid.
Yeah.
I agree. I think
even on issues where I feel like everything ain't so black and white. You know,
Right.
life is very complex. So, everything will never be black and white. So to keep us always having to choose just keeps us divided. You know.
True. A lot of the stuff that was created over here, such as the white and the black, if y'all read it's like it was forced to make cubicles of everyone and not let's be a union together. And that's the only way America is going to keep that top seat like it had. All right, y'all, I won't kill it. I'll let it go. And then get on to something a little bit more positive because Queen, I'm looking at Queen's eyes over there to me. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to push on to Need to Know News. The world pays tribute to Queen Elizabeth. My whole life and existing of it, I've known of this woman, and she took, I believe, at the age of 13, took the crown and ran it for this time for 70 years. Okay, y'all, 70 years, the longest longest reigning monarch in UK. And if y'all want to get a good story of her, it's kind of crazy, but that show Crown was a very good. It gave me a good idea of understanding what this woman had to go through. She's strong for good reasons. This woman went through a lot and deserves, respect for what she did, for how she handled her business. But I have to admit, and I have to be real honest about it. Today, when I watched King Charles speaking, and I saw that Miss Parker sitting beside him, I couldn't help but think about that Elizabeth Princess Di sitting right there. Real talk. It did hit me that way. So yeah, a monarch, she's gone, but she lived a wonderful public life. We've seen that she did some amazing things. So this is Royal Truth. So we have to speak about a royal queen for real, other than our queen, that royal queen there, because she definitely laid a path that no one will be able to match. Not in our lifetimes anyway. That's the done deal. That's what it is. But this, since you brought this up, that's why I have this right here for you. It's the Sasha's lips here. This gentleman over, and I spelled his name wrong before. His name is actually Wayne Khan, but he actually ate some real live wasps, and he got banned because of that, because of what happened to his face that day when he did it. Yeah, let's let everybody see that a little bit bigger there. Okay, that's what this man did to himself, and then he was banned. So. And he even said he had planned to, because he had gotten 100,000 viewers from doing that. He had planned to do it next week. This goes into what I'm just here about to talk about, y'all, and how I feel about this. TikTok and the things that people are willing to do just to get attention is crazy.
That's so stupid. That is so stupid.
Stand up or something, man. Jesus.
That is idiotic. I can't believe that this man literally did that to his. I mean,
and it's sad because there's going to be somebody who try it. There's going to be somebody who's going to try it.
Now look at him.
Put him on a sandwich.
Rice. I mean,
no. That's his chopsticks.
I thought it was a sandwich too.
No, I thought he had a hornet sandwich.
It's chopsticks. He got him and grabbed him in chopsticks and put him in his mouth. And ate them.
Was they stinging him while he was eating them?
Yes. A lot. And can't you see? A whole lot. I mean, it's crazy. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know where we headed, man.
Yeah, it changed his hairline. It stung him.
Right.
Yo, I saw this and I was like, I cannot believe this dude ate some wasps for followers, just to increase his followers.
Half the time, it don't even be followers; it just be views.
Yeah, exactly. Get that certain number because people are trying to get paid off that. Now, just I know y'all saw on my notes it says side note, but this is a side note. I mean, I can't believe this. When I read that in 2021, China Black made over $210 million off her OnlyFans account. Yep. 210 million. She's the top. No one got more than her so far on OnlyFans. I don't know what she must be showing that's worth $210 million. But yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know what she.
I can imagine.
I can imagine.
Side hustle.
I get on there myself.
Ooh, that side hustle become a main hustle. I bet she's trying to just thinking of ideas now. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do?
I mean, I guess that's the purpose of OnlyFans, right? Unless gotta have a membership, so
must be a fan because I guarantee I ain't paying them. Ain't nobody. Only person I'm gonna pay some OnlyFans money for is.
Let me guess, Janet Jackson.
Is Janet Jackson decided to make her OnlyFans page? Yes, I paid the 150 a month, 50 a month, $9.99, whatever number you come up with, I'm gonna pay it. Because it might be
funny. I definitely had a joke
with
about
LaToya Jackson's pictures. You know, when LaToya Jackson did her little news things, I imagine it was Janet, so I would think that was her.
So what'd you say, Mr. You Stupid?
Nah, I said that's funny because I definitely I had a joke. I got a joke I be telling about the OnlyFans because you know all men say I ain't paying for that, man. I ain't. What I look like? You have to be a supermodel, and then I break it down. I be like OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? You might have a crush from high school. You might have a crush from high school. You always wanted to see high school. You know. She got a little link in the bio. It's about $8. You know, you spent $8 on worse.
True. But and then to speak of that one OnlyFans female who killed her boyfriend and almost got away with it, and then they just charged her. But it was this white female who beat him silly in the elevator and killed him. Not in an elevator, but killed him, and almost got away with it. But then they ended up charging her, and of course her page is finally falling short. But yet she was making millions as well. So. Hey, it's the way of that game. Totally the way of that game. Can't even play with it. Y'all, we're gonna jump real quick here. Give us one more song. And these I'm picking the ones that I can pronounce the names. I know these two names right here. I know Miss Ari Lennox, and I know Summer Walker. And so we're gonna listen. There's a little song called Queen Space, right quick, because we have our queen with us. And we'll come back, of course, with entertainment and everything Marvel. So tune in. Alrighty, y'all. People don't want to get cut off on here because a lot of stories.
I can't wait to get to this next topic.
Me, I can't wait to hear what Queen got to say about this next topic. I am
because all right. So I ain't gonna talk about the topic just yet. But have you noticed the feeds on like TikTok here lately? Instagram, TikTok, all this. A bunch of people doing this R. Kelly leg shaking challenge. I like the song. Don't get me wrong. I like that song.
Yeah.
But everybody doing it now. And I'm like, what is this? Are they trying to make money for R. Kelly or something?
This is a way of doing it too.
But when he wouldn't really get the money from it.
Well, he owns so much.
No, I was just being facetious.
I was about to say, would he? Because if he do, he's making a killing.
Yeah, nah, he can't use that where he at. His leg where he at.
Right. He put it on his books.
His leg in there shaking, boy. I'm telling
you. Yeah, I noticed that challenge too. I'm like, dang, they done brought R. Kelly back. They wanted to cancel him though a few months.
Yes, exactly. Well, we're never gonna really sincerely cancel. We'll see that in the next topic. But speaking of somebody else from the old school doing their thing, let's talk about the Genuine. I enjoyed it. Yeah, everybody see the Genuine.
Yeah, he did the little infamous head shake. I don't know what that was.
Man,
no, he was feeling himself in that moment. Then they had the Maxwell and Genuine challenge. They were going to, I mean, I don't know what Maxwell was doing when he was doing that squat, but he was doing the Megan, I guess. I don't know what that was. He was doing that, and then you had the G.
They need to go and throw Smokey Robinson there when he did his little thing.
I saw it. But look, that him and Genuine were dressed actually exactly the same in the outfits. And I mean, that black silky shirt and the black pants.
Well, they had the little Perry Ellis button down with the
with
the slacks on.
You can tell Genuine.
You ain't had to diss him like that. You said Perry Ellis.
He had the Perry Ellis on.
He was feeling his spirit. You couldn't tell me he wasn't feeling himself that then. I mean,
he was though, the way he was smiling and everything. Genuine could dance though. That's the thing. That's what threw me off.
Well, hold on. Genuine used to dance.
Used to be able to dance. Right.
Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm a dancer, and I looked at myself on a video, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I used to move different than that. I feel like I'm doing those moves, but I don't look like I'm doing those same moves. That is exactly what Genuine look like. Your body don't move the same when you reach a certain age.
Oh yeah, you might think it's moving that way, but it's going another direction.
Yeah, I was like, I will not be doing that move anymore. And then my back was hurting the next day. So yeah.
And also I saw I didn't see the Ray J verses. I didn't see it, but I've been seeing these snippets from his One Wish that he didn't. He would. I guess he wished he could have sang that song because it really wasn't going his way. And then the guy
It
came
really
and played the
didn't.
song for him. He's absolutely your
It
song.
really didn't.
Ooh. Okay, the
Hey,
song by the
oh,
end, y'all. We get back to the show. Hold on. Hey, kings and queens, this is Reese Roy on Little Raleigh Radio with the Royal Truth, and that was Queen Space with Ari Lennox and Summer Walker. And we're back here with our special guest, Kawan. You told me to stop calling him Kawan, and Kawan, you stupid. So we Kawan, and we're gonna, and he's back with us as well. And we're gonna go right into, of course, our entertainment and that topic. Who gonna tell him? Who gonna tell him? Who gonna tell Kevin Campbell that he thinks R. Kelly is the only one who can battle Usher in verses? I am not gonna say. I want to start. The Queen, let you start. And I'm gonna wait. I just want to hear what everyone has to say about this because I think I'm gonna look at this totally different from anybody else. Queen, what is your take on this?
I just don't understand where Tevin Campbell is coming from after all these years. I mean, I get it, trying to be back in the spotlight, but out of all the people, you chose R. Kelly in prison.
but
Right.
see, Queen, and Mr. Kwan. I know you're gonna say something, but I gotta say this because please don't nobody up here say Chris Brown. Because
Yeah, I
no.
get tired of that. I get tired of that.
even though he's good, I'm looking at the era. Like Usher, R. Kelly, I can see that. I really can see that. Although we know that'll never happen. I don't know how he gonna do it from prison.
Hey,
but
they do special things. But I'm not gonna.
I don't know. Would they be considered the same genre though?
they
It's
are.
two
R. Kelly just
different
he don't dance. That's
times.
the only thing. But I mean, their type of music. I mean,
Yeah.
R. Kelly got some hits, man.
He
That's the only
does.
person that I could see.
It's nothing. And that's the thing about it. I guess y'all all grabbed it differently than I read the article. I should have sent it to y'all to read the whole article, but they tried to force him to say who's the king R&B because Usher made that statement. You also heard Jacquees made that statement. So they said they asked him directly, and he just went through and named all of these different R&B artists and say all of us are kings. All of us are kings. Some of our prince, some are kings. He would never solidify a particular king. And then he was forced in the position and was saying about the verses. He said he didn't believe in the verses. But then if he had to believe in it, then he would want to put R. Kelly against Usher. So at that point, actually, I lost a lot of anger about. I mean, not even anger. I was just listening. Like he just talking. He just came out to tell people that he was gay. Which like you, I feel like he's not like his little Nas X. He has a #1 song at the top of the chart, and then you're gonna tell everybody you're gay. It was a.
What? Tevin Campbell
I mean, who is he telling? Because everybody knew.
That was that. You talking about?
We're on air, so I can be live and tell the
Tevin
truth.
Campbell.
I know Tevin Campbell. I met Tevin Campbell in DC. Tevin actually tried to take my soda, and his manager told him that that wasn't his. I met him. I know him as a person, nice guy. I mean, cool in aspect of it as well. Amazing singer, and I used to love singing the song "I'm Ready." I don't really think it's like unfortunately I don't know why he even came out to make a statement. I don't see why that's important. I really think we've gotten too far with that and craziness of feeling the need for that. Number one. Number two, then they want to push him up against the wall and try to make him make decisions about who should go against a statement Usher made about feeling he's the king R&B. And I don't hate him on his statement. But if you take it like this, what I'm saying, you're giving R. Kelly all these credits, but let's take a balance of the artist himself, totally, not just his music, but the general character. And then no, I would not think that's right for you to even compare or want to put R. Kelly against of Usher. And I don't think it's the right choice either. I don't think it's I don't think it's a need. I think R. Kelly has made a stamp for himself. Usher definitely made a stamp for himself, and it's not two that should even be compared. That's what I see. But
I don't think that statement should have been asked anyway, because when you're thinking about kings, I mean, I think it's a generational thing. Because if I ask my mom that question, she might say Marvin Gaye is the king of R&B.
Right.
But if I ask my aunt that question, she might say, no, Luther Vandross is the king.
Hey, my mama might say. My mama say Gerald Levert. That's what my mama say. My mama
Yes,
say
I mean,
Gerald.
so it depends on the generational gap.
Yeah.
It depends on what era you fit in. To where, like me, I might say I'm more of an Usher guy than R. Kelly.
Yeah.
So I might go with Usher being the king of R&B, but that's just because Usher was very popular when I was in high school trying to hunch. I was at that age where I started hunching, and Usher had a lot of songs for me to try to hunch to with all my clothes on.
Yeah, that's Chris Brown for me.
Well,
See,
yeah,
like my people, my generation would say Chris Brown, even though I gotta fight them every time I say Usher.
Chris Brown is Now I'm gonna have to say Chris Brown amazed me when he came out. He came out with Run It, his dance skills, his off of that album, the way he moved. Now, I mean, he was amazing, and his vocals were, on there. I have to give this man props for. He just had again a turbulent life that he beat on Rihanna. Okay, so in turn is he has a turbulent life. But as far as an artist and his talent is amazing. And I say the same thing about R. Kelly. He just had.
I mean, with Chris Brown though, I don't never want to give him no passes or nothing, nothing like that. But I think a lot of people don't take into consideration how young these dudes were.
Right.
Like for instance, like Usher and R. Kelly might have kind of been in the same kind of era because Usher been singing since he was, a kid, basically. So I think his first album came out like early 90s, like super early, like 90, 93, 90,
92.
92, yeah. So like that's why when I argue for Usher, I say this dude been doing it since 92. You know what I'm saying? And he's still relevant today and still, still popping today. So I'm gonna give him, I'm gonna give him that credit. You know what I'm saying?
Queen, what do you think, lady?
I mean, I don't really see them. I don't really wouldn't pair them up as verses, but I do agree with the article. The way Tevin Campbell is basically trying to explain. He was like, they're all kings.
Right.
They're all kings. It's not just one specific king of R&B.
Right.
And he gives props to the ones who's before him.
Right.
Like Sam Cooke and Marvin Gaye. And I think that's where he was trying to go with it. Basically not trying to name a certain person, but saying that they all have talent. They all, which they do.
Yes.
We haven't heard from Tevin in a long, long, long time.
Yes.
But he still have hits out there that we still listen to today.
It was unfair though because he had just did Usher had just brought him on stage from a show, and then he did an interview with him after that show, and then had him answer a question about Usher, and then he came out with R. Kelly. Yeah, that was a slip. I mean, but then he probably had his reasons and whatever. But I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, cause you said, Queen, you look at the article, he was trying to say everyone's a kings and princes. They all, the fact to get on that stage and do that, these individuals have made their step that them, and to this battle, this versus. He said it kind of made me feel like he didn't really believe in that versus. So that was an unfair battle. It shouldn't be considered as a battle or a competition. It should be looked at as just two great artists who have had these moments, and then they're coming together, and that's the reason why.
I mean, there is a difference. If you watch the difference between the verses, like if you watch the difference between the female groups that goes up for verses and versus the male groups that go for verses, there's a difference. Like it seems like when the men go up or the male artists or the rappers, it's more so like a battle. I guess that's how they originate the verses, for it to be a battle and who won. Versus, like prime example, when Patti LaBelle went up there, it was just more so showing love to each other.
Yes,
and that's the way it should be.
I watched.
And that's the way how it should be. It should be just showing love to each other. Like even when SWV and I forgot who went up against SWV. I forgot. But Escape, yeah. It was more so showing love. It was more so, the love between each of the artists. And I think that's how verses should be versus the battle and who did better and who. It shouldn't even be about that because they all got hits.
You know why it was like that with the women though?
Why?
Because think about it, Gladys Knight, Patti LaBelle, these are Christian women. SWV, Escape. Most of them are Christian women now. Even like Salt and Pepper, they Christian women now. So of course it was gonna be different.
Really
Most of
just
these,
Salt.
Yeah,
Really just
thank you.
Salt.
Only one half.
Not Pepper. Just really
Pepper ain't
just
found
Salt.
Jesus yet, okay?
It's
Pepper
not
ain't found
both
no
of them.
Jesus. Okay, don't go
It's
there.
not both of them.
Pepper ain't found no Jesus, okay? Not
Yeah.
Thank you for that correction,
Yeah.
Royal Truth family.
What you gonna say?
Go
to
ahead, go ahead,
Quan.
Stupid.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, also those women are so like they're so established. Like nobody can argue that those are not like the greatest groups and the greatest singers. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so it's kind of like they took the approach of let's bless our fans with a performance. You know what I'm saying? Live that the people want to see. As far as like when they start bringing some of the guys, it was more so like, all right, some of these dudes getting a little washed up, so now they trying to come back and claim they still the greatest, they still the best. I got more hits than you, you know, who still got money at the end of the day. That's kind of what it turned into with the rappers.
Hey, Quan, I ain't trying to cut you off, man, but you holding a baby or something?
Yeah, man, yeah.
No, because I saw a hand,
Let's
right?
see is that your child?
Saw a hand.
Yeah,
hey, look, I ain't trying to call you out, and you ain't got to show the baby because a lot of people don't like showing their babies on social media, but I saw a hand, and I was like, man, this dude got some little hands. Why your hands so little?
Look, this my nephew, man. He throwing the temper tantrum right now. He mad right now.
I'm
trying to give him the grandma arm shake while I'm on the trying to give him the grandma rock.
I ain't mean to call you out like that. I just saw a little hand. I was like, man, Quan got some little hands, man. But y'all sleeping on the King, and bro gonna get mad at me. Ice JJ Fish.
I ain't heard that boy in a minute, man. I remember him on YouTube.
He's the reason why I'm doing music right now, okay? My brother knows that. When I heard David, I felt like I had an obligation to put my voice on some music because if Jaquan could do it, if JJ Fish, what is, and then he got
Ice JJ Fish.
Ice JJ Fish.
Queen, have you heard him?
Oh wow! We'll save him for the next show. We will definitely, y'all. Let's get because we're going fast. I know we got 5 minutes and get into our everything Marvel. And I know no one watched it. I know no one knows about it coming on. But anyway, I'm gonna bring it to y'all anyway because you know I'm a Marvel kid. I'm a geek to the world. They had the episode 4 of She-Hulk, and of course she was twerking it with Megan Stallion. That part they could have left me out with, but okay, she was twerking with Megan Thee Stallion. She's actually the actress who played her is a very big fan of Megan Thee Stallion. That's why they brought her onto the show. So Megan got her, cool, made her MCU debut. So now she's part of MCU. Next topic. Now Marvel D23 happened, and it was big, and I know y'all not really caring too much about that because that's all me as a kid. But the one fun part about it is they had a second video for Black Panther, the second trailer, and they did discover that yes, Shuri is Black Panther. So I hate to spoil you all to let you know, but when the trailer come out, you will know now that Shuri will be the new Black Panther. That's how it's working out. And they named the Thunderbolts. I know no one has any idea who the Thunderbolts are, but that's going to be the last movie for Phase 5. And that's going to be in 2024, if I'm not mistaken. And every one of the villains that were part of the movie, I'm just go through each one. Ant-Man, it used Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp. That's one of them. You're going to go for Black Widow, the Red Guardian, and Yelena Belova. She is part of those two, and Taskmaster from Black Widow. So all 3 of those are from Black Widow. Winter Soldier is one of them, and Falcon from the Falcon and Winter Soldier show. John Watts, U.S. agent, is one. So that is the Thunderbolts, and that's kind of cool. The Thunderbolts came off of Thunderbolt Ross, who's passed away. He was Red Hulk, supposed to be part of that. Of course, they can't do it. So I believe Abomination from She-Hulk will be that other member of it. But it was exciting. And also they showed a lot more in the trailer when you finally get to see it of Namor and what his powers are. He's going to be fighting M'Baku, and you'll get to see that all in this new trailer. It was exciting part. And they also showed my man, Jonathan Major, who's going to be playing Kang the Conqueror. They showed of that trailer as well. So that's another exciting part of it. And I'm trying to say, I don't want to forget every little thing that they mentioned, but they did mention a few more things there.
Did you see the trailer for them bringing back Fury? I think it's
Yes,
called Secret Invasion.
yes, that looked amazing too. It seemed
Is
like
that a
more
show or a
fun.
movie?
It's
That's
gonna be
gonna be a show on Disney.
Disney Plus,
Okay,
6
yeah, okay, yeah.
episodes, and the second part of that will be Armor Wars, actually.
But
On
you
that
said bringing back who, Queen?
Fury,
Fury, Samuel
Nick.
Jackson.
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bringing him back. And another part of
Mhm.
that, y'all can't. I'm trying to remember. It was kind of cool. Oh yeah. They're gonna have one Halloween special. One Halloween special called uh uh Werewolf by Night. Werewolf by Night, and it's gonna be in black and white. It looks kind of cool. Go on YouTube right now. You can see the trailer for it. It's gonna be introducing Werewolf by Night, which Werewolf Moon Knight debuted in Werewolf by Night. So I'm expecting Moon Knight to be part of this Werewolf by Night, and
Okay.
Werewolf by Night is going to have Elsa Bloodstone. It's going to have all of Frank. It's going to have all of the horror, and it's supposed to be done for Halloween. So that is something they showed that trailer as well. So a lot of great things shown at D23, preparing for this Marvel escapade for the rest of the year. Me personally, yes, the big kid in me is excited as I don't know what because I'm looking forward to all of it. And of course, our last movie is Black Panther for this year. So I got some words to say about that a little bit later too. But since we keeping it going here, actually on our box office weekend, the box office weekend comes with Barbarian. Does anyone know about this movie? I have no idea. I haven't heard anything about it. Anyone know anything? Nope. So I don't feel bad. I don't know. I have no idea. I have not heard. I don't know anything about it. Barbarian is the number one movie, 10 million, y'all. Okay, somebody go.
I
But
mean, a lot of people watching it.
yeah, and then the second one I know about is Shiva. I don't know anything about that, but I still haven't seen Bullet Train. Top Gun has still made it to the top four, and the DC Super Pets. I definitely want to go see that. That's really out of that whole group is the only thing I'm probably going to go see is going to be the Pets
Well,
Super Pets movie.
well, DC Super Pets was good.
You saw it with the girls?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
No, I saw it by myself.
Oh, really?
Get
Really?
them girls.
You went to the movie by yourself to go see that? Are you serious?
I'll tell you about
What
it
would be wrong with that?
What?
Right.
The girls are right there. You should take them.
But yeah, it was good. Actually, bro, I know you didn't like Top Gun, so you didn't watch Top Gun Maverick. That was actually good, and I like the way they tied it into part
The
one
original.
because it was so long ago. So me being a military guy, of course, it was intriguing to me how they tied it in. But yeah, anyway, that was good too. But one movie we talked about last time, and I finally watched that that Peel by Peel, Nope, the show Nope, that
Yeah.
movie.
Uh-huh.
That was actually a weird good.
Really?
Yeah, it was actually a weird good. It wasn't scary. A lot of people
Is it up there with like the movie Us? Like you have to watch it, really, really pay attention.
Us was better.
Us was
a lot
better.
Us was
Us
better.
was better.
Okay. Okay.
Because
That's
at least
a lot.
I don't want to give it away, but at least you saw more with Us. This just left you like your mind wondering, the mind wondering.
How did Kiki do?
She act like a hood person up there, but I mean, she was that smart mouth little sister.
Okay.
So, but I mean, she did well, and then I forget his name, but I love him as an actor anyway. I think he's going to be very successful in his future. He's been doing. Peel uses him all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Which you talking about? The guy from Black Panther 2? That guy?
Yes.
And who did was Black Panthers did Frank Hampton the story of Judas, the movie Judas. He won the Oscar for that. That's the movie he won an Oscar for.
He won an Oscar already?
Yes, he did.
I didn't realize that.
He was in Get Out.
He was in Get Out, of
yes.
course. That was his first time we got to see him, but then he won an Oscar for his role in the Judas. I can't remember the name of the movie right now. And you want to correct me, you can send the messages in there. But y'all, we're gonna have to keep it moving because we're definitely taking the time. We want to give Lil Quan some time. But let's first go into. All right, y'all. This is that Royal announcement. And going into our royal announcements this time, we have the last 3 Love and Laughter shows for the year, you all. This is it. This is it. And then at the end of this, we're actually going to still give away a couple of things. First, it's still going to be that complimentary presidential suite for the night of your choosing, up to 365 days to use it, so you don't have to worry. Don't think it's going to run out. You're going to have it. But our first show is going to go right into our special guest. And so let that special guest go ahead and tell us a little bit about what's going to happen in the show, and I'll follow you up, bro. What are you going to give us on September 24th?
Oh, the 24th, man, goes, bro. We having a great time, man. I'm going to come out there. I'm going to act a little stupid for y'all, man. Y'all going to understand why I'm calling you stupid, at least by the end of the night. A couple times, you know. But it's going to be a good time, man. We're going to go out there, and I'm going to turn us up, man. Get you your money's worth for sure, man. You're going to love me.
Okay, y'all, you hear that? On September 24th at Love and Laughter at Pier 34, we're going to have the special guest, Kawan. Kawan, you stupid. Kawan, I'm so trying to do it, okay? I'm sorry. Kawan, you stupid. And then we also have the debut of spoken word from Noelle. She did actually, how she joined our team is that she came to a show. She asked me, could she go on stage? I said, yeah, come on. She got up there and she ate it up, y'all. And so she's still part of the team, and now she's definitely doing a show here at Love and Laughter Pier 34 and doing Love and Laughter at the house. So looking out for her. And then our house now DJ, our Love and Laughter DJ, DJ Chan, will be there as well. So please come. You're on the event right now and get your tickets right now if you like. Then the next to the last show is going to be October 14th, the last show of the year at Love and Laughter at the house. And this is going to include a Noelle again. She's going to do her little things there. And then bring my boy back, T. Miller. He's bringing his talent over to Durham. And headlining that night, Miss Brandy Roberts. She's on a little tour right now. And she's going to end her tour at Love and Laughter at the house, y'all. Because she'll be out of town the whole entire week everywhere else. And she's going to end her show with us. And I just got off the phone if you look up there, you see Happy Roots or, how many show am I saying? Yeah, Happy Roots Entertainment. Happy Roots Entertainment. We just got off the phone before we got on this show, and he decided there's 2 things going on with this show, y'all. The 25th person who comes through those doors gets $50, and that's from Happy Roots. Now, for Royal Truth Entertainment, our part is this: we're gonna raffle off 2 Black Panther Wakanda Ever premiere tickets for that weekend on that show. So if you make it to that show, you can possibly win some Black Panther tickets for the first weekend of it, or you can actually be the 25th person walk through that door and win $50. Okay, so please make your way out. Eventbrite right now to buy your tickets. They're all available right now. They're on sale. Please buy them, and I might throw some special tickets on there. If you look at the right time, you may find some $10 tickets. You don't know. I'll be playing with that thing. So take your time out and take it for that. And our last but not least, and for a reason I brought this to your attention, because it has a lot of fun parts to this. The fun parts of this is the last show of the year. The last Love and Laughter of the year will be at Pier 34. And on that show, a lot of debuts. Number 1, I'm debuting 2 new comedians. I'm going to give you Drew and Danny Brown. 2 people who actually have just come to our shows through the year and decided now they want to be part of us. So now they're going to do their debuts at Pier 34 as well. You have my DJ Chan already there. T. Miller, we're in the studio right now working on a song. So we're hoping that we'll get that song completed and be able to perform it at that show on October 29th. But also, our introduction that weekend is a new spoken word person with us, as well as going to be making a debut on The Royal Truth in the Stars Band. She's going to be actually joining us on October 29th, but she will have our first show with The Royal Truth on the 26th, where we're going to have our special guest on that. Alan Levi Simmons is coming back to join us on that date. So please tune in. Go to Eventbrite for all of these tickets. But I'm going to let our queen tell you about this right here.
So in Thanksgiving, we're coming back for the Royal Thanksgiving, where we are looking to bless some families with a basket full of the necessities that make a full Thanksgiving meal. So we'll be collecting canned goods. We're going to have vendors, performers. So come on out and join us November 12th at 1 p.m. from 1 to 7. So come on out. It's for a good cause. You know, when we always come together, it's for a good cause. And we want to bless some much needed families with the way to be able to have Thanksgiving meals. So come out, have fun with us. We're going to have a little wine, a little cheese. Yes. I don't know. We're going to have a little beverages, maybe some.
Little wine. We're going
little wine.
Cheese. So
just a little wine, little cheese. Mm-hmm. But come and just be entertained. It's gonna be a good time. A good time for a good cause.
For a good cause, exactly. Feed as many families as we can as well. The Real Deep will end the night with the Real Deep band will end the night. Okay, so y'all have an awesome, amazing.
And we're giving away tickets.
Yes, and that's the other part I can add in there. Royal Truth Entertainment is also going to have some premiere weekend tickets for the Black Panther Wakanda Forever. That's the weekend it comes out, y'all. So in terms of that weekend, we're going to have tickets already that you can actually get from. We're going to be raffled off at the show. So you can go to now Eventbrite right now and purchase your tickets. You can get your free ticket and say you're going to bring a non-perishable food item, or you can buy a $2. It's a $2 donation, which goes towards buying turkeys for the families we're going to feed for Thanksgiving. So please take part, give. And this is just for us. And then also what I'm asking you all to do is, because following on December 3rd, which we haven't got the flyer yet, but December 3rd, there's going to be another Rip the Wrong Way, okay? And
we're coming back on December 3rd. This time the show's going to start at 8, and we're going to be still back at our same location, the Douglas Center in Southern Pines. So come on out. I got a few tricks up my sleeve for that show. So that's why the flyer is not out yet. But come out. That's also for a good cause. We collecting unwrapped toys, and everybody know that I make sure those toys are given out to families so they be able to provide Christmas for their children.
And I would like for us to actually, people to bring, if you want to go ahead and bring these items to the Royal Thanksgiving, Queen is going to be there. Queen can take them. If you're not going to make it to Southern Pine, make it to Raleigh and bring your wrap gifts for kids to the Royal Thanksgiving, and they can be put to the side and sat there and waiting for December 3rd. Okay, so it's never too early. All right. To give. And this way, if you don't want to give for the food, you give these kids a great Christmas. Please make that part of your decisions for this year. Give back and show love. It's so important. Now, I'm glad you made it back here, because we want to end our show with our awesome special guest, Kawan. We went over and talked about the show, and I will put you on the spot and say, give them a taste of what you're gonna get them. But no, we're gonna do that. We're gonna wait and let you surprise them on the show. So we won't put you do that right now. But I thank you so much. I thank you for trying to solve a problem on the 9th. Okay, I promise. Yeah. I thank you so much for that. But it doesn't make a big deal, because you're gonna be there on September 24th and make it happen. So how our show ends, man, is that we always have the final word. And because you're being our special guest, our Queen ends our show. But you being our special guest, we'll let you first deal to first. Give us a word to leave the show with. Give us a word. Just
the final word. So it don't got to be specific. What?
Nope.
Like a scripture word.
Nope. It can be whatever you want it to be. It could be hope. It could be disaster. Whatever word you want to use.
Let's do something I've been big on. I don't know if this is one or two or a hyphenem or whatever, but self-discipline. That's my word.
Okay.
Self-discipline. That's just I feel like that's what's been keeping me from being great and just being average, man. Just really sticking to what I say I'm gonna do, and when I'm planning stuff, just really sticking to it and being disciplined on myself. I feel like that's the hardest thing we need to separate ourselves in this world.
Self-discipline. I like that. Man, well put together. Bro, what you got to say?
And Kawan, you stupid. It doesn't have to be a word. It could be a quote as well, because I usually do quotes. But my quote, so I want to leave with the quote: learn how to develop powerful thinking so that you can cut out negativity and have a powerful life.
All right. You repeat it one more time for the people that might didn't get the whole thing.
Learn how to develop powerful thinking so that you can cut out the negativity and have a powerful life.
There we go. Nice and very well put together. Brother, Queen. You take us home.
So I just want to share with you guys what my apostle told us on Sunday, and I thought it'd be a great thing to bring to you guys. She said, failure is not an option. So I want to bring that to you guys to remind you guys that, you may feel like, you're not where you at, or you might feel like, you're not at the place you want to be, or you're not at the job you want to be at, or your business haven't started. Don't quit, because failure is not an option. Do not think that you have failed. Do not think that just because it haven't come to pass yet, that it's not. So keep running, keep in the race, keep going on your path. Failure is not an option. So if nobody didn't tell you that they love you, the Royal Truth team love you, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks.
26. Peace and love, everybody. Please do give back. And let's see, can we save democracy? And I don't get to pick the question anymore.
No more questions from you.
And we're in the show, y'all, with the West Side Boogie. And the name of the song is called Nonchalant. Peace and love. All right, y'all. Peace and love. I love you all. I appreciate you, Kawan. I see you on the 24th. And,
Yes,
Queen
sir.
will talk later this week. And that's the end of our show, y'all. So hope y'all enjoyed yourselves, and we will see you all.
Nice to meet y'all, too.
Nice to meet you.
Thank
All right,
y'all.
brother. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
You too.
All right.